appreciative of everything, man. But one thing I want to ask you guys as well, and not only going from that news, but also speaking about you guys as well, you guys' friendship and how you guys came in together. You guys played early hoops together?
Yeah. Yeah, we known each other since what, 7th grade, maybe?
6th or 7th grade. My dad.
Yeah, like early middle school. His dad had a travel team, like a local travel team. And then I remember we had played against each other in a local tournament, and his team beat the mess out of my team. And then I remember his dad talking to my mom, and then
he's a big recruiter.
A few days later, I ended up going to their practice, and we ended up. Yeah, his dad was all over the place. He was trying to get all the best kids from around town, and so
cruising
joined forces with him, and then
Chino Hills.
It was like the white suburbs at this point of Washington, or it's like Portland, Oregon, Washington, around the border. So
around the border.
Yeah, we ended up playing, but that's not even really like we were cool. We knew each other, but we weren't even like friends back then. We were cool. Yeah, and, we used to hang out, with the team and stuff. But it was weird. I ended up going to a different high school from him. And then I ended up going to another high school, like my sophomore or my junior year. And then when I leave, he ended up going to the school I was at. And then I ended up coming back to that school. And I was just like, it's like, bro, I know you. I was like, we used to play like middle school hoops together. And then from there on, we just been close. So we've been close ever since high school? Since 10th, 11th grade, like 11th grade, 12th grade.
Well, so it was wild because, we did play in 7th grade. And then, I didn't see Terrence for a while because he went off to a different team. Like, we were just a bunch of white kids in the suburbs. We were lucky to get Terrence on our team and be stacked. And then he left. And then I seen him at like a basketball game, at like a local game. And it was like right before our freshman year or something. He's like 6'5", dunking, and I still haven't grown yet. I'm like 6'1". I'm like, oh man, what the heck? This dude's doing like windmills and stuff. Like, what? And then like he dips off to Jefferson in Portland. And then I'm going to high school in Washington. And then he leaves, and then I end up going to the same high school. And he comes back, and we're like, damn, we're at the same high school now. Like, this is all weird. I'm like the same size as him now, and like we're hooping.
So he had a crazy growth spurt. He went from just a fat, trying to describe. He was like a fat, pudgy, he wasn't like super tall. He's kind of like Otis.
Athletic at all.
He was kind of like Otis. He was built like Otis. And then once we got to college, or when we got to like high school, he was built like Drew McIntyre. He went from like one extreme to the next. And I was just like, and I didn't notice him at first because all my friends are calling him a different name. He had a new nickname. They used to call him Potsy. Like we call him Potsy. And I didn't know that nickname. So I was just like, who the hell is Potsy? They kept talking about this Potsy kid. Potsy. I was like, okay. And then I get to school and I was like, wait, this is Potsy? You mean Steven Madison? They're like, yeah, you know him? I was like, I've known him longer than I've known all you guys. I was like, yeah, I used to play ball with him back in the day. And so I was like, he looks way different now. I was like, he's 6'6" and he can jump really high. I was like, what came out of nowhere? So I'm just like, yeah. And that ever since then, we just kind of been close.